Alright guys, a couple of things I need to address. Thing one, we are in the new storage room in my new area that I have built some things in. We'll come back to number one. Number two, my bad for not responding to all of your comments and stuff. I've been really busy lately. I've been working on school and working on work and working and learning things and bettering myself, etc. None of which includes MineCrap, unfortunately. Although MineCrap is super awesome and really fun, sometimes other things take precedence, and I did those things. And now I've discovered some more time in the form of more coffee. I'm experiencing hours of the day that no one should ever experience, early in the morning and late at night, and whichever one of those applies. Anyway, sleep is for the dead. But right. I'm back. I'm going to be responding to things. I'm going to be making videos. Probably not as often as I used to. Like, I think I used to put out, like, about 2, sometimes 3 a week, and now maybe 1 a week is what you can expect. But I will be doing some things that I didn't do before. Number one being, there is a server that I now co-own, kind of, with the Onyx Tiger. We both went in for the server, but I'm gonna pretty much leave the running of it to him and pretty much just call it his, because he's gonna be able to spend more time working on it and more time participating in the community events that we will be using it for. It's not going to be one of those public servers. It's open all the time for people to join up on. It's going to be open for only certain periods of time, certain predetermined periods of time during which we and you will get on and we'll play Minecraft. It'll be fun. Where was I going with this? Yes! Oh, that's where I was going. Remember how I said this world would be available for download with this video? Well, it kind of will be. That'll be on the next video, because after this video is released, and in the description of the video, I will announce a time during which the server will be open for you guys to come on and participate in a contest. The contest is this: if you can find this place, this new area, the way I found it, or not even necessarily that, if you can find this place, then you win the contest. And the contest, the prize, will be announced when I can think of what it will be. Anyway, there's somewhere I was going with that, I swear to God. Yeah, so, contest thing, with the server and the thing. I guess we can go back to number one now. Yay! The new area. I got tons of mossy cobble because there's tons of caves in which I found tons of dungeons, which made me very happy, because before I came to this area, I had only had found 2 dungeons ever, and I found about 50 bajillion of them in these caves, and well, which is good and bad. I think the reason I found so many is because there are so many dang caves. There are far too many caves in this area. Far too many caves. There are about 50 bajillion caves, which is part of the reason it took me so long to put out this video, because, my god, there are so many caves. When you find this area, you can go on like a little look around and find some of the caves down there, and you'll quickly understand exactly how much time it took me to explore them. Yeah, I'm kind of losing my train of thought a little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to go take a look around. Got a little tree farm, because I need a lot of wood. And this is a drop chute coming down from a thing. We'll start over here. And I'll give you a little glimpse of the thing that I think is cool. That is my mob spawner. Those slots up there are where the mobs come out of. And above those slots are the spawning pads. They are only 1 wide, so that only tall mobs will spawn, because spiders need a 4x4 area in which to spawn. So, what was I going to say? Right, so, since mobs can spawn on pressure plates, I have that 1 wide space completely covered in pressure plates, which are in turn connected to pistons, which push the mob off of the pressure plate and onto these big water things that are like water flow things that are on top of fences, and the mobs die instantly, and the goodies flow onto that platform right there. Now, one of the reasons that it was very, very necessary to light up tons and tons of caves is because having 1x1 spawning pads means that your spawning area is very small, which means that even a tiny little cave in there will take up a lot of your spawns. So, yeah, which basically means my spawns are crap right now. There are more caves I need to explore, but this works fairly well for my purposes because, I mean, honestly, I still have a good bit of resources collected, and I'm using some of those, mob resources, that is. And my spawns will get better over the course of the time that I occupy this area, because I'll go and light up more caves, or I may take the easy way out, the lazy way out, and just make more spawning rows on which they can spawn and die from whatever. Kind of losing my train of thought a lot, but yeah, I think you get the picture. Very uncomplicated area so far. I chose this area because it's, well, I was very lucky to find it, and you'll see why, because this is nowhere close to my base, and I would have never found it, except for one thing. But yeah, this is the area. There are tons of giant oceans. I chose them because it would be very easy to make a passive spawner, which I haven't even begun to contemplate making yet, because it's going to require me to knock out that entire island, and probably, damn you rain, probably most of that island, and it's going to be really annoying, and I'll take care of it for probably soon. I don't know. Take care of it sometime. But I'm going to build up this base first and get my hostile mobs working properly. When I was starting to build it, build this area, I thought of this way to spawn hostile mobs, because I'm like, how can I use mob spawning to make sure that, to pre-sort mobs, and this is the solution I came up with. After which I quickly learned that someone had come up with it way before me. Yeah. I'll probably not link you to the original videos. Just, I don't know. I'm not really sure what you call this thing. I'll probably try and find it again, but I just don't remember where I found the video where I'd link you to it. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. Very cool. Even though I don't have that high of spawn rates, I still get a good amount of loot, simply because they die pretty much instantly after they spawn, reopening their spawning slots for more mobs. Anyway, enough of this technical mumbo-jumbo. I'm going to leave it with this. I am pretty much going to use What are you doing here? You are not wanted. Why are you here? I am now going to... Bye-bye. Torches. I bet that's because of this little dilemma we have here. I think that'll stop them. Anyway, I've almost completely forgotten what I was talking about. Oh yeah, this is basically going to be Pretty Land. I'm going to make all of the prettiest things that I can imagine in this area, and you will get to see them. It'll be themed, and it'll be pretty, and such and such and such and such and such and such. I already talked about the contests. Yeah. I'll leave it with this. See you guys around. Ready, set, dance.